ito na yata yung pinakamatagal na hearing dahil inabot ng 4 na buwan.
It reaffirms the suspicion of some of the congressmen then, especially si Kong Pimentel, that it seems to be a delaying tactic. Thank you, DS. Well, on SMNI po, no, if you can recall, last week we were able to pass it already on second reading, and we would anticipate that it would be tackled this week. As to the specific date, I won't be able to tell. It depends on the Rules Committee, of course, because it depends on the scheduling. But we are hopeful that it would be this weekend based on assessment of the room. I think it would easily pass po, no, on the floor. On the question po on the detention of Pastor Quiboloy, of course, if we would recall during the committee hearing that he was cited in contempt and there was already an order for his arrest, of course, pending the plea of his attorney, Attorney Topacio, which, by the way, for everyone's reference, di po nila maalala, Attorney Topacio made a pleading that since he was meeting with his client the day after the committee, he asked that the detention order be deferred. So as far as the committee is concerned, the detention order was indeed deferred. But unfortunately, of course, I have to double check, pero sa pagkakaalam po ng representasyon na ito sa committee, still they did not receive word from Attorney Topacio. So it seems to be, unfortunately, it reaffirms the suspicion of some of the congressmen then, especially si Kong Pimentel, that it seems to be a delaying tactic. So, of course, we understand as a lawyer that is the duty of Attorney Topacio, but it is deeply disappointing, no, that we have been led down that path. But with that said, since we have already submitted the committee report and on passed it on second reading, the detention order will now come down to the Secretary General. But as we see it, it's a special circumstance kasi while we have this pending detention order, there is also one in the Senate for a hearing that is actually continuing. No? Kasi so if we take a look at ours, tapos na po yung franchise revocation, although it might be considered that since continuing pa naman yung inquiry on fake news and red tagging, they could still be included. Pero parang baka mas appropriate that the detention order be with the Senate. So again, this is all up to the leadership, hindi pa tayo sigurado, but it might be more relevant for the Senate to now take a lead. Of course, if the House leadership through the Secretary General does decide to seek out the detention order, and if there's no need for him here, the custody could then be passed on to Senate rin. So that's another option on why the House might still pursue the detention despite passing on second reading. So just like RBH 7, unprecedented, pero it remains to be seen po. I hope that's able to clarify kahit papano yung katanungan.
Are there, okay, RG, okay na? Are there any other comments from Kong J and Kong Goles from RG Cruz questions?
Yeah, ako naman bilang nag-deliver ng privilege speech last year about fake news peddling ng SMNI, natutuwa po ako sa naging takbo ng Committee ng Franchise, and I would like to congratulate Congressman Gaston Bunting for properly handling and managing. Sinabi ko nga doon sa last hearing, ito na yata yung pinakamatagal na hearing dahil inabot ng 4 na buwan. Ganun pong pagpapakita ng leniency, ng kindness, ng generosity, ang Committee ng Franchise pagdating sa issue ng SMNI. Now, unfortunately for SMNI, hindi po nila napatunayan na hindi sila lumabag sa mga probisyon ng franchise that was provided to them. So therefore, it was voted that their franchise be revoked. And if I'm not mistaken, we're set to vote on this on third and final reading this week. So, thank you.
In my case, simple. Just follow the rule of law. We are all dictated by our laws, and we'll just follow it.